The Abraham Accords marked a historic turning point in the Middle East. For decades, peace between Israel and Arab nations seemed impossible without resolving the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The Accords broke this deadlock, establishing diplomatic and economic ties between Israel, the UAE, Bahrain, Sudan, and Morocco. These agreements opened direct flights, embassies, and business partnerships, proving that former adversaries could cooperate for mutual benefit. The Accords redrew the region's diplomatic map, shifting from rigid divisions to new alliances based on shared interests like security and prosperity. This pragmatic approach offered hope, showing that peace could be built even amid unresolved disputes. The success of the first signatories inspired momentum, encouraging other nations to reconsider old policies. The Accords changed the conversation about what's possible in the Middle East. They laid the groundwork for broader regional realignment, where cooperation could become the norm. This new era set the stage for today's diplomatic efforts. The path to peace was shattered by the October 7th attacks and the war in Gaza, halting normalization efforts. The region's focus shifted from diplomacy to managing a humanitarian crisis. Now, a fragile ceasefire, brokered with U.S. involvement, offers a critical pause. Israeli troops have begun withdrawing but still occupy parts of Gaza as the deal unfolds. A key test is the release of all hostages by Hamas within 72 hours, watched closely by the world. International monitors, including U.S. personnel, are on the ground to oversee the agreement and ensure humanitarian aid reaches Gaza. This international presence aims to stabilize the situation and create space for renewed diplomacy. The ceasefire's success will determine if peace efforts can move forward. With fighting paused, the U.S. is seizing the moment to revive and expand the Abraham Accords. Officials see the ceasefire as a chance to build a broader circle of peace, hoping shared interest in stability will motivate new agreements. The strategy: leverage the original Accord's success and U.S. diplomatic influence to bring more nations on board. This renewed push, dubbed Abraham Accords 2.0, aims to turn crisis into opportunity for regional transformation. U.S. envoys are engaging key Arab nations, emphasizing that normalization brings security, economic growth, and global influence. The U.S. is also reassuring partners of its commitment to regional security. The ceasefire deal hints at a broader vision. Rebuilding Gaza could open doors for further diplomatic progress. As the Palestinian Authority regains control, the hope is for a more favorable environment for peace. Even former President Trump has weighed in, urging all parties to act in good faith. The diplomatic landscape is shifting with the U.S. at the center. The biggest diplomatic prize is Saudi Arabia. A deal with Israel would reshape the Middle East. Talks were reportedly close before the recent conflict. Now, with a ceasefire, negotiations are expected to resume. Saudi Arabia's conditions are clear real progress toward a Palestinian state and a formal U.S. defense guarantee. Meeting these demands will require complex negotiations between Riyadh, Washington, and Jerusalem. Other potential partners include Indonesia, Mauritania, and possibly Qatar, each with unique interests and conditions. Economic incentives, security guarantees, and political support will be key motivators for different countries. U.S. diplomats must tailor their approach to each nation's needs. The process will be challenging and slow, requiring patience and deep understanding of regional dynamics. But the potential rewards, a more peaceful and integrated Middle East, are immense. Despite new optimism, deep mistrust remains the biggest obstacle to expanding the Abraham Accords. The recent war has deepened divisions, making reconciliation harder. The question of Palestinian statehood is central. Saudi Arabia and others demand a credible path forward. Balancing these demands with Israeli politics is the core challenge for U.S. mediators. The ceasefire's fragility means any setback could derail progress. International monitors are crucial for maintaining calm and building trust. A more peaceful Middle East would bring global benefits, stability, prosperity, and cooperation on issues like energy and climate. The road ahead is uncertain, but the current diplomatic push is a rare opportunity. It's a chance to move beyond conflict and build a new regional order based on peace and shared security.